I had some long moss sheets that were almost like a tablecloth, so I cut them into strips. And then this lampshade, I didn't really want the piece on it that holds the lampshade on a lamp, so I removed it. And the rest of it works really easily. All you're going to do is apply some hot glue and then apply your moss strips. And I would just make sure to apply your moss strips and center them on the metal pieces. You can always come back with more scraps of moss, like you'll see later in the video, to cover up any of the lampshade. You could also spray paint the lampshade before you get started. So here this stuff is very wiry, like a sponge probably. And so you can stretch it apart, pull it apart so that it's not so thick, or you can leave it thick. It really just kind of depends on personal preference here. This was the first lampshade I did. The second lampshade I did, I kept it a lot thicker to cover the wire. And the wire on the other lampshade was already very dark and tarnished. And so it automatically was more hidden than this shiny stuff is. But you just simply go around, glue it on one side, glue on the other side of the wire, and then wrap it. So you can pinch it together, or you can kind of glue one side and roll the other side around that side. It really is just personal preference, and probably every section I did a little bit differently. You just kind of got to go with the flow. So when I apply hot glue, I just use my fingers. I've had good luck, and my long nails come in handy as well. But if you were worried about burning yourself, then I would use a popsicle stick or something to apply the pressure. I just know that if you do a long section of it, the hot glue is going to cool enough that you can actually touch it and stay safe that way. Okay, so first you're working on that top ring section, and then you're going to work your way around on each of the vertical pieces, and then flip it over and work on the bottom. Having a good glue gun is super important, and make sure you have enough glue on hand. So what can we do with this lampshade now that we are close to having it complete? Well, you can use it as a cloche and put it over some spring decor items. You can hang it in your house, in your shop, on your porch, your deck. I suggest using fishing line because it's clear, and then the lampshades literally look like they're floating, and it just gives a really nice effect. So that is a tip to hang pretty much anything with some fishing line.